Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the third episode of the second season of Yuru Camp. And last episode we had like our big New Year's thing where we tried to see the sunrise, like the first sunrise of the year, which is a pretty magical thing. And I think there was even an attempt to see it twice that did not quite pan out, but not for lack of trying, we certainly tried there. Also, Dean got to meet an old friend from the previous season that I barely remembered, but yeah, that totally was a thing. So that was a thing. Now this episode, not sure what we're gonna get. Probably some more camping. Maybe not, but we'll see one way or the other. So let's just dive on in. 3, 2, 1, play. Great way to start an episode. I'm sure she did a lot of hard work off screen, so. Oh yeah, we had the snow issue too. Right. How did I forget that? Oh yeah, because I have terrible memory. But that happened too. I would love to. Yeah, thank you. Yes, please. Oh? Well, that could be interesting. Yeah, a lot of potential with this episode. Looking forward to it. Osewa ni narimasu. So yeah, we have our premise for the episode. Really gotta love the music in this show. Although I feel cold just watching her riding in this weather, temperature, climate, environment, whichever word makes sense. Seize the day. I see. That's interesting price there. Let's go. Beach access, Omotehama Parkade. Parkade, clearly that's an arcade located in a park. It is actually pretty big, yeah. Surprise camping and some deep thoughts. I mean, yeah, I think I already saw that title like at preview last episode, but still. Interesting title. We have Fisherman. It's be a great time for a cameo for another show that aired a season or two ago. Just chilling, watching the water. It's basically the same as fishing, just without the pole. That is interesting. The one guy, I think he was like actually standing in the water. Hopefully it doesn't scare off the fish. Yeah, I can almost feel that wind myself from here. Okay, time for a change of temperature. Living the good life, season that day. They're probably gonna watch the sun go down. If I had a venture, I guess. I told you. Red Tory. I didn't know that what that was called, but thank you. I would watch that too, if I was in the area. Nombidi. Funny you should say that, because Nombidi Season 3 is currently airing. Well, no Nombiori, but, you know, close enough. She's just not wrong. I could go for some. Hey, Nadeshko! She gets screen time. But yeah, very, very relatable stuff there. Like, shut up, alarm clock, nobody asked you to help. Yeah, I would also be quite worried every time Nadeshko left the house. Yeah, definitely the kind of girl you worry about. I mean, didn't she like forget her phone in the very first episode? You know, when she was all like, smaho, 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 you know, that scene. Ooh, eel. More eel. Wow, there's like eel everywhere. I feel like the universe is telling us something. Shizuka. Please take a number if you arrive before opening. 23? Well. Well, there's people. Okay, that explains that, gotcha. I was like, 23, where are the other 22? Well, there you go. Mystery solved. 50! Jesus Christ, people. You're all gluttons. It's like, I'll take 3. Or 4. And please don't take them all. Ah, more food. What is this show trying to do to me? Actually, make that 12. I need that baker's dozen. It does look quite hot. Yeah, there's just so many great areas just to look at in this show. Oh, we finally reunite. There we go. I was waiting for this. You make it really sound like you just met up for a date. Just point that out. How formal. Oh? Well, what you talking about? Oh, birds. A lot of birds. I guess that's pretty cool. You know, as long as they don't poop on you. Or steal your breadcrumbs. I said crumbs, I meant crusts. Yeah, they seem pretty chill. They can be. Oh, might want to get out of the way, birdies. Fly, my pretties. So in other words, no. Yeah, because, you know, the show hasn't made me hungry enough already. She said the E word. Yeah, an eel is not cheap. Nadeshko, maybe we should think about this. Or maybe it's not. We're getting into the rationalization territory. But it's all good. I just love seeing them together, like it's a nice thing. So yeah, what about the bill? I mean, I'm kind of afraid to see it. 4,000 yen! Oh god. I thought I was watching anime, not a Looney Tunes cartoon. Oh, okay. Okay then. Yeah, Nadeshka knows how to take a girl out on a date. As she has. Okay, that's pretty cool. You're the best, Nadeshko. There you go, now you can just enjoy your eel in peace. Ow. I mean, I feel a little bit bad for the eel, but, you know, your sacrifice will not go in vain. We will enjoy your flesh. And see this master craftsman at work, wow. That is... yeah. I wish I could be that good at anything. Yeah, it was a little bit rough too, just seeing like get nailed in the head. So I get it. But, well worth it. Itadakimasu. So, how good is it? I can't eat it myself because there's a screen in the way, so I'll just have to vicariously enjoy it through you as best I can. I can never go back. Well, I didn't mean like physically, I meant like, you know. And then go back to a life without this kind of eel. It was just odd, it was just unfortunate phrasing. And we're like halfway through the episode, haven't even gotten to Grandma's house yet. Hopefully there's not a big bad wolf there. Is that the friend that was mentioned? I think so. And that's a grandma, of course. So. Nade-chan. Nade. So she has no eyes. That's a bit concerning. Is she just crawling her way over? Aya-chan, okay. Aya. Okay, Aya, no. This is her... Oh, okay, childhood friend. Wow, she's pretty cute with eyes. Yo, nice to meet you. Aya. Yeah, wouldn't have to tell me twice. How nice. Yeah, she'll do it too. It's what she's always done. Yeah, even back in episode 1, we knew that. What do you mean before? Okay. Okay, I would have guessed a little bit earlier than that, but... Okay, then. I mean... I just assumed the camera added some pounds. It's like, go run some laps fast. You definitely did not expect this, this backstory. That does sound fairly cute. Yes, lots of practice. She still got them cheeks. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I do it for the both of us. Because I can't do it. Again, that screen in the way. Okay, the disco is just everyone's toy, I see. Not that she looks like she minds that much. Well, yeah, because, you know, Rin does it, and Rin kind of got her into it, and it's a fun thing. It's a great picture, actually. Yeah, that was a thing. It's important, okay? You can't disagree with Nadeshko. Oh? Are we gonna bring her along for some camping? Who are you gonna believe, me or Nadeshko? Oof. That poor food. Oh? Okay. I feel nervous just seeing her on that thing. Now that they're done suffering the burning heat, the pain. Don't choke, Nadeshko. Some comedy show. Yeah, this is living the good life right here. Just watching TV with friends under the kotatsu, enjoying some nice food, playing life. Why is it always a board game you see in anime? Is it just really popular in Japan or something? At least in America, Monopoly is the more stereotypical, you know, board game. Well, that's very inconvenient of the convenience store. Just, why not? Nin-chan, wake up, we got things to do. I'm not sure how awake she is. I'm not, it's understandable. Two very different bikes here. I'm trusting you, Nadeshko, don't get us lost. So cold, though. Don't know if I can find the motivation to wake up that early, go out there in that cold. Right, childhood friend? The deep thoughts, yeah. But of course, camping with our friends is fun too. Would love some. And that would just be a travesty. Would have to do more biking to make up for it. Never change Nadeshiko. Understandable. I wouldn't do it. I get it, I still wouldn't do it though. I am far too much of a baby to do that. Would love to. You know, I actually misread moped as moped at first, like, you know, moping around. It made the sentence a little bit funnier to me, okay? Man, even the vehicle gets to ride a vehicle. Is that the episode? Yeah, I think that's the episode. Roll credits. Yeah, I had high hopes for this episode, and it was pretty good. Just gonna drink some water while the ED plays. Really have to try not to fall asleep during the CD. It's really hard. Like, I swear it's trying, literally trying to make me sleep. I guess. I'm in Yama Mountain and all that. I don't think that's I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Even she is not buying that bullshit. Everyone in this show has the same eyes. Well, most characters. Yeah, I mean that confirms it. What are you buying with your temp job money? Temp job? I mean, yeah, buy it though. When camping, always, yeah, mine camping site, cold, yeah, stuff. Okay, yeah. That was the third episode of Yuru Camp Season 2. And a really good episode. You know, we had Udin, you know, the whole snow situation, and she just texted Nadeshiko, and we kind of like set something up, you know? The whole meeting up the grandma and the friend as well, so for like about half the episode, we were kind of, you know, anticipating that. Well, we technically did meet up with, yeah, we met up with Nadeshiko before we went to like the grandma house, right? So, you know, those two things didn't happen quite at the same time, but still, after that scene, those are the kind of the stuff you were looking forward to as a viewer. So we had like another sun related thing. Like before we watched the sun come up, and now we watched it go down in a very specific place. It was just one of those situations where you just casually see a group somewhere and you wonder, hey, I wonder what's going on over there. Then you just ask a random guy. It's like, oh, we're doing this thing. Oh, well, that sounds fun. I guess I'll do it too. You know, that kind of situation. And also we went to a place, what was it called? Shizuka? Where, yeah, we were number 23 in line. And then, you know, all the other people that just weren't there just like swarmed out of the walls like cockroaches as soon as it was, you know, opening time. So, yeah, that's a pretty typical thing, you know. When it's cold, you don't really want to wait out in the cold. So you just wait in your nice warm car and then come out when you need to, right? It's the strategy makes sense, but still it was funny how they just like all showed up out of nowhere. Like poor Rain, that must have been kind of scary. The strawberry shine. But yeah, just everyone wanted 1 in 50, and she's like, I want 4 guys. Could you please just not take them all? So that was a thing. Also, a lot of good Nadeshiko stuff, like with the sister being like, you didn't forget anything, right? You'll be fine, right? That stuff was always also fun. Also, birds. We saw birds. There was a lot of birds. And, you know, the birds, like, the train, like, trying to hit the birds, and the birds flying out of the way, you know, at, like, the last second. Very familiar sights, just for me, except, you know, with the cars, you know, birds that are just all around the parking lot looking for whatever they can eat, and then, you know, they don't move until the car's like right near them. They're like, oh well, I guess I should probably move out of the way so don't get run over. So yeah, reminded me a lot of that sort of thing. But also eel, you know, she was talking about that eel, but she was like, no, I mustn't. It's far too expensive if I get the eel, who's just like, I can't do such a thing. And then Nadeshiko just kind of like, hey, let's go to this eel place. Then she's like, no, I can't do that, but I mean, maybe it'll be cheaper because reasons. And then she sees that the menu price for the top grade stuff, like 4,000 yen. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Luckily, Nadeshiko, being the hero that we need, just whips out a 10,000 yen bill and is like, don't worry, I got this. It's cool. Just enjoy the food. So that was good. And then we actually got to see the eel be like chopped up and stuff. Like we went in like pretty much full detail on that. So that's always a cool thing to see. That kind of, you know, mastery of the skill, the artisan at work is always a sight to see. And the food, I couldn't eat it personally because this doesn't work that way, but it looked absolutely delicious, and I'm a little bit jelly at both of them, to be honest. I mean, for multiple reasons, but for the food, in that moment. Then we finally got back to Grandma's place, and we met Nadeshiko's friend, Ayano, or Iwachan, depending on what you want to call her. And she just kind of like crawled to the hallway to say hi to Rin. You know, great first impression there. And she's really cute. Just, I don't know, just something about like the one shot we got of her at 12 minutes 59 seconds, you know, as she's like smiling, holding the food between her 2 fingers. Like, that was just a really cute shot of her. And she just seemed like a pretty cute, likable, fun girl. So, you know, I like her. I hope she gets more screen time. You know, Nadeshiko like having a full-on childhood friend is pretty cool. And of course, that led to getting a bit more backstory on Nadeshiko, which is usually, you know, a typical thing with childhood friends, because they've been with them long enough where they have this kind of stories to tell and whatnot. And the story we told was about how she's always just been fun to watch eating, and she used to be quite the chubby girl. So, you know, and then apparently we had like a Oni Kochi sort of thing with having her ride the bike to lose the weight and all that with the Nechan. So that was a cool story. Everyone just like loves just pinching those cheeks. And everyone did pinch those cheeks in this scene, so that was pretty cool to get all that. And, you know, I saw some pictures and stuff. And the food that just, I assume did not like being cooked. You know, I didn't seem to enjoy it. You know, and play video games and watch TV and enjoy the kotatsu. Just a lot of fun stuff in general in the episode. Getting to spend more time with that childhood friend character. And eventually going to the observatory and seeing the beautiful starry sky. So, yeah, this was quite a fun episode. You know, reading in her deep thoughts and all that. And yeah, definitely reaffirming that there is value in that solo camping experience. Like, obviously she's branched off a lot because she's made all these friends and stuff, and she does camp with them as well, but it is nice to see that she's not like losing her roots. I don't know what more to call it, you know. So that is cool that she still gets some value out of that. But we gotta have the friend camping together experience as well. That is very important, so hopefully we don't lose that. There's a lot of moments that just, you know, reminded me of other anime, just because a word because of a word. Like we had Nombiri, which reminded me of No Nombiori. We had Kokoa, which reminded me of, you know, Gochiyusa. And, you know, Kiniro Mosaic. I know these were like, these weren't intentional references or anything, obviously, but it just, I got some amusement out of that. So it just happened like 3 times in the episode, so I felt it would be worth mentioning here. And that's pretty much all I got to say on the episode. You know, it was a good one. I quite liked it. Overall, the second season's been really, really enjoyable. I've had fun with it, if that wasn't clear from our reaction, which I imagine it was. So yeah, looking forward to watching more, but for now this is it, so bye bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.